Tarot cards. Tarot reading is perhaps the most iconic form of fortune-telling, involving a special deck of 78 cards divided into the major and minor arcana. The richly illustrated cards depict archetypes like the Fool, the Magician, and the Lovers, which symbolize universal life themes. During a reading, a tarot reader lays out the cards in a specific spread, interpreting their meanings in relation to the question or situation at hand. Each card carries a multitude of meanings, depending on its position and context, weaving together a story about the querent's past, present, and future. The beauty of tarot lies in its combination of symbolism and intuition, creating a personalized narrative for every reading. Palmistry. Palmistry is the ancient art of reading a person's future by examining the lines and shapes on their hands. The practice involves studying the palm's major lines, life, heart, and head lines, minor lines, and the various mounts or bumps under each finger. Each line is thought to represent different aspects of life. The lifeline relates to vitality and lifespan. The heart line speaks of emotional matters, and the head line concerns intellect and reasoning. Even the texture of the skin and the shape of the fingers tell a tale, giving insight into a person's character, relationships, and potential destiny. Palmistry is a tactile, intimate experience where the very lines etched into your skin are believed to reveal your life's journey. Astrology. Astrology is the study of how the positions and movements of celestial bodies, such as planets, stars, and the moon, affect human affairs and natural phenomena. Central to astrology is the birth chart, a personalized map of the sky at the exact moment of a person's birth. This chart divides the heavens into 12 houses, each governing different aspects of life, like career, relationships, and health. The positions of the sun, moon, and planets within these houses reveal insights about personality, potential challenges, and even future trends. Beyond personal horoscopes, astrology looks at planetary transits and their influence on world events. It's a cosmic mirror, reflecting the intricate connections between the universe and individual lives. Crystal ball gazing. Scrying is an ancient practice that involves looking into a reflective or translucent surface, commonly a crystal ball, to see visions of the past, present, or future. The process requires entering a meditative state, allowing images, symbols, or impressions to form within the depths of the crystal. These visions are often metaphorical, requiring interpretation to understand their meaning. Crystal ball gazing is almost like entering a dream world, where the unconscious mind meets the mystical, offering a glimpse into hidden truths and future possibilities. The crystal acts as a portal, and the clearer the mind, the clearer the vision. Ching, the I Ching, or Book of Changes, is one of the oldest and most profound forms of divination, originating in ancient China. It offers guidance by generating hexagrams, 6-line figures, composed of broken and unbroken lines. To consult the I Ching, one traditionally tosses 3 coins, or manipulates yarrow sticks to form one of the 64 hexagrams, each representing different forces and cycles in life. The resulting hexagram is then interpreted through a text that provides insight into the querent's situation. The I Ching is not simply a prediction tool, but a philosophical guide, offering wisdom on how to act in harmony with the ever-changing flow of life. Its advice is often cryptic, encouraging deep reflection. Numerology. Numerology is the belief that numbers hold mystical significance and influence the events of our lives. By reducing names, birth dates, and other significant numbers to single digits, numerologists interpret their hidden meanings. Each number from 1 to 9 has its own personality and energy. For example, 1 is associated with leadership and independence, while 7 is linked to spirituality and introspection. Master numbers such as 11, 22, and 33 carry even more potent energies. Numerology can be used to reveal a person's life path, destiny, soul urges, and challenges. It's the science of seeing patterns in the universe and understanding how those patterns manifest in individual lives. Runes. Runes are ancient symbols from the Norse and Germanic alphabets, each imbued with a specific meaning and magical properties. To perform a rune reading, a person casts or draws a selection of runestones from a bag, arranging them into a spread. Each rune symbol represents concepts such as protection, joy, disruption, or transformation. For example, Fehu symbolizes wealth and abundance, while Isa indicates a time of stagnation or patience. The runes are not only tools for divination, but are also deeply tied to the mythology of Norse gods, making them powerful symbols of fate and wisdom. Rune casting taps into the primal forces of nature and the universe, providing guidance on life's paths. Tea leaf reading. Tea leaf reading, or tasseography, is a gentle, almost meditative form of divination where the reader interprets the shapes and patterns left behind by tea leaves in a cup. After a person drinks their tea, the reader swirls the remaining liquid in leaves, turning the cup upside down. The leaves settle in formations, which the reader decodes. Symbols can be abstract or resemble real-world objects such as hearts, love, birds, news, or swords, conflict. The art of tea leaf reading is all about interpreting these symbols in the context of the current's life, offering insights into future events, emotions, or hidden desires. Cartomancy. Cartomancy is fortune-telling using a regular deck of playing cards, which has been practiced for centuries. Each suit, hearts, diamonds, clubs, and spades, represents different elements of life. For example, hearts are tied to love and relationships, while spades often signify challenges or conflict. A skilled cartomancer lays out cards in specific patterns or spreads, much like in tarot, to interpret the meaning of the drawn cards. This method of divination is both versatile and accessible, offering practical insights about the future using a tool that many people already have at hand: pendulum divination. Pendulum divination, also known as dowsing, involves a simple yet profound technique in which a small weight, usually a crystal or metal, is suspended on a string or chain. The pendulum swings in response to questions, with its movements, clockwise, counterclockwise, or back and forth, signifying different answers, usually yes or no. Practitioners believe that the pendulum acts as a conduit for the subconscious mind or higher spiritual guidance, responding to the energy field surrounding the question. Pendulum divination is often used for making decisions, finding lost objects, or seeking clarity on specific issues. Its simplicity hides its power, as the pendulum amplifies subtle vibrations to reveal answers. Osteomancy. Osteomancy, or bone divination, is one of the oldest forms of fortune-telling practiced across various cultures, from ancient African tribes to Mongolian shamans. In this method, bones, shells, or other small objects are cast onto a surface, and their positions are interpreted to reveal insights about the future. Each bone may represent a specific element, such as health, love, or prosperity. The way the bones land, their patterns, and their distances from each other offer clues to the seeker's question. This tactile form of divination is deeply rooted in animism and the belief that bones carry the energy of life, even after death. Dream interpretation. Dream interpretation has been used for millennia to unlock the subconscious mind's mysteries and make predictions about the future. Many believe that dreams contain symbolic messages from our deeper selves or even from the divine. By analyzing recurring symbols, emotional undertones, and events in dreams, a skilled interpreter can provide insights into a person's waking life. Dreams about flying might indicate a desire for freedom, while teeth falling out could symbolize anxiety about control. In many cultures, specific dreams are considered prophetic, giving clues about coming events. Dream interpretation is both personal and universal, offering a bridge between the conscious and unconscious mind. Aura reading. Aura reading involves sensing or seeing the energy fields that surround a person, also known as their aura. Practitioners believe that this field contains vital information about an individual's emotions, health, and spiritual state. Auras are said to manifest in different colors and intensities, with each hue carrying its own meaning. For instance, a bright yellow aura might signify creativity and optimism, while a murky green could point to emotional healing or jealousy. Aura readers use their heightened perception, often through clairvoyance, to interpret these energy fields, offering insights into a person's current life situation and potential future challenges. Clairvoyance. Clairvoyance, or clear seeing, refers to the ability to perceive events, people, or objects beyond normal sensory input. Clairvoyants claim to receive visions or flashes of information, often involving distant locations or future events. These visions might come in the form of vivid images, symbolic representations, or sometimes direct scenes from the future. Some clairvoyants use physical objects, such as photographs or personal items, to focus their abilities, while others rely solely on their inner sight. The practice is highly intuitive, allowing clairvoyants to peer beyond the veil of ordinary perception and access hidden realms of knowledge. Bibliomancy. Bibliomancy is a form of divination that uses books, often sacred texts such as the Bible, to predict the future or offer guidance. The process involves asking a question, then randomly opening the book to a page and reading the first passage that catches the reader's eye. This passage is then interpreted in the context of the querent's question. Bibliomancy is particularly potent because it combines the sacred or symbolic wisdom of the text with the randomness of chance, creating a moment of synchronicity that can lead to profound insights.